Yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Okay, so today I'm going to show you some of the currency pairs I trade. Okay, you might be asking, is this really important? Do you need to know? Do you need to trade a particular currency pair, or do we actually need to trade a particular commodity or currency, anything like that? What is the need? Okay, virtually you can actually enter any pair, and trade, but there's a reason behind trading a particular currency pair. It's going to help you become profitable. You don't need to enter some pairs that you waste your whole day, 2 days, 3 days, even 1 week without any movement, okay, any significant movement. Now you can see on gold, I've been on this trade. I just added a lot of currency pairs here. Okay, I just added a lot of currency pair because this is how most of our charts look like. If you open some people's charts, look at how their charts look like. You see a lot of pairs, and what this thing does is that it will keep you, confused. Okay, most time you keep testing currency pairs, you keep testing. Maybe you open this one, you check it out, you look at it, it seems like the price is ranging at this moment. You move back, go to this one, open it, and you check. Okay, it seems like it's still ranging, or is not, the price is not clear, it isn't clearly moving down. You go again, you check, maybe you come up, check Canadian dollar JPY, open the chart. Okay, this one is still not clear. As in, you keep checking, and it will paralyze your trade. Sometimes you might not enter a trade. You might see this one, okay, it's trending down, and currently we are on another impulsive move downward after a pullback. you know you keep analyzing, keep checking different currency pairs. But if you have some specific currency pairs that you choose for yourself, maybe trying to choose some currency pairs that have this high volatility and volume. Okay, so if you pick those kind of currency pair and popular currency pair that most people are trading, okay, it's going to help you out. You limit yourself to certain pairs that you trade. It will help you in your analysis, it will help you in your profitability. So, and you on your own, you can actually check out these currency pairs and know the one that is best for you. Once you see 2 or 3 4 5 6 currency pairs that you feel like, okay, this one you like, the price action, you like the price chart, everything, the movement, you see the volume, the volatility is high, and all that. Once you consider all these things to put them together, you now pick those ones. You can do this on your own. Okay, you can do this on your own. You now pick those currency pairs, then boom, you start trading. Okay, you focus on them. Once you did not see any opportunity to enter a trade on that currency pair, then you rest for the day. Tomorrow you come back. It will make you reduce, in fact it will reduce your risk, okay, what you are risking in the market. Because when you tend to trade all the pairs, okay, all the pairs, that means you need to check, you keep checking events, politics, everything about those particular currency pair, the country, anything like that. So but when you trade, for instance, you trade 5 currency pairs, or you have to now limit yourself to those ones. Then when you check Forex Factory or any news page, you'll now be able to focus on those pairs that you are trading instead of trying to check all the things that is happening in the whole world. Now you have fixed, or a particular country you'll be checking out for their that is information about whatever that is happening there regarding to finance, okay, their economy and all that. So now I have to do away with the one I'm not using. So but if you want to add any currency pairs anyway, or you want to remove any currency pairs, then come to this page here, this page, which is the quote page, this cross icon right there. Then click on it. Okay, when you click on it, you can see Forex here. Depending on the broker you are using, they are this, you might not see exactly the same thing. Okay, if I want to add anyone now, I will click and add any currency pair I'm not seeing. Okay, or search for it here. Okay, I can search for anyone. You can see euro, Swiss franc. I can now add it if I want. If I tap it, have been added. Okay, euro, New Zealand dollar, I can add it. Okay, it has been added. All right, so that's how simple adding a currency pair is. You can just add. Then if you want to delete, okay, if you want to delete, which is what I'm going to do. All right, you just click on this pen icon right there. Okay, that pen icon right there, just click on it. Once you click on it, you select the ones. You click on the delete icon first. Okay, you click on this delete icon here. Okay, once you click on it, You then select the ones you want to delete. So I'm going to select all the currency pairs I want to delete, the ones I'm not trading. Okay, now I will delete my own. I just added these things anyway because of this tutorial. Okay, now I've deleted all these ones. I've marked them. Okay, I'll just click on this delete button. Okay, I'll just click here to delete them. Once I click there, they are out. Now if I go back, you see the currency pairs I trade. So this is basically the currency pairs I trade. The charts I look for opportunity for either entering a buy or a sell or anything at all. Everything I'm doing about currency pairs, I focus on these currency pairs. Okay, I trade Euro USD. Okay, because of the volatility, I needed a currency pair. One volume, you need to trade a currency pair that many people are trading, that is known, major pairs. All right, trading them will give you this room. The price movement is going to be always, sometimes you see a massive movement that is going to make you a lot of money. So if you are trading, you are looking for opportunity to make money in forex trading. You don't want to trade a currency pair where you just stay, waste time over a day, 2 days, 3 days without any significant movement. So it's going to demoralize you or keep wasting your time in a trade. Okay, so now if you look at this trade, you see that most of them are, in fact, they are major pairs. Okay, now, and many people know about this currency pairs, many people are trading it. So you don't have to go and choose a currency pair, maybe your country that nobody know about, or a currency that nobody trades, and you maybe choose the currency, the pair, and you pair it with another currency and you start trading. It might not be beneficial. Okay, but I am not limiting you to what you are seeing here. You can go ahead and look for different currency pairs, analyze it, and know the one that is best for you, that suits your trading style and plan. Now remember, some people trade only one currency pair. There are people I know that trade only one currency pair. They just pick USD JPY. They pick just one currency pair and they focus on it. Every day they look for opportunity to enter, buy or sell. If they don't see, the rest for the day. The same thing, some people pick just two, some people pick three. But for me, I'm showing you the one I trade. Okay, the one I focus on. But in this currency pairs now, I also have my favorite, the ones I always trade. This is my number one favorite. Okay, I trade this very well. Okay, I trade GBP JPY very well. Okay, I trade this. Okay, let me just mark them. I'll trade this. I trade Euro USD, USD JPY, this. Okay, so if I should mark it serially, I'm going to have this as my number one, gold my number two, number three, four, five, I think I trade this one, six. So virtually these are the basic currency pairs I trade. Okay, the basic currency pairs I trade. So you can test them out, you can check it out yourself. Okay, try them out and see the one that is best for you and choose them. Once you pick those ones you are going to be trading, delete other ones so that you not be confused. I also trade or you will know I trade boom and crash a lot, synthetic indices and all that. So once I go to, if you come to my quotes page on that is MetaTrader 5, you will see that I only leave those ones I'm trading. The ones I'm not trading, I do away with them because they will end up making you lose money. Okay, they will end up making you lose money, guys. So you focus on the one you are trading and do away with the ones you are not trading. Anyways, let me not just go without doing showing you how I entered. Okay, let me say this particular trade which I've been holding. I know the trade is massive. I use a pattern which is, all of us know the pattern, head and shoulder pattern. All right, let me just draw this here in case if you are hearing it for the first time, but it's a popular pattern. Okay, let's say you have the price coming up this way. Okay, the price retrace back again and maybe spike up to this point, come back again, and at this point the price is going to do this. So making it this is the head. Okay, this is going to be the head, this is going to be the head. this is going to be the shoulder number one, shoulder number two. Okay, so this is what is known as head and shoulder pattern. So this pattern is very profitable if you learn it. There are a lot of patterns there: cup and handle, head and shoulder, double top, double bottom. In fact, a lot of patterns. The problem is that most people don't know how to trade the pattern. Most people don't know their entry points. Okay, and I let me just use head and shoulder to show you like how to. Let me just give you details on trading or entering a trade with head and shoulder pattern. Now, head and shoulder pattern, you can enter a trade aggressively, or you be conservative when you're entering your trade. Now, if you enter aggressively, you want to pick all the profits, okay? And that is exactly what I have done in this trade, okay? In this trade, okay? That's exactly what I've done in this trade. You can see my entry. You can see the head and shoulder. Let me just draw it here. You can see the price move to this point, come back, go again, come back, form a shoulder again, and start pushing down. So this is the head, okay? This is the shoulder one and the shoulder two. And you can see my entry at this point. Okay, you can see my entry here. All right, so why did I enter that trade there? And how do you now enter your own if you are maybe aggressive or conservative? Okay, let me just show you. Let me just draw it back again. Okay, so now it can be this way. Okay, it mustn't be equal. So that's why I draw it this way. You can see the middle one must be highest. That is the head. Okay, just like our head as a human being, the head will be the highest point. Then the shoulder, so the shoulder mustn't be equal, because you might be looking for a way that the shoulder will be equal at the same point. It must not be equal. Just make sure that the head is higher than the two. Okay, so let me draw it back again to show you how to trade them. Just example of how to trade this one. Sorry, I have to do this again. I have this way. All right, so looking at this, you have the head right there. So you have the head at this point. Let me use this. You have the head here. So now this is the head. If you are entering aggressively, the first shoulder, which is here, number one, and this is number two. So you have to watch the trade, your chart. Once it make this movement, after the head shoulder, push to the head, and the head, after the formation of the head, come back again, form the second shoulder. Okay, once it's formed the second shoulder, you now enter your trade at this point, anywhere here. Once you have discovered that the second shoulder have been formed, I think I have to use another color for this. So once the second shoulder have formed, you enter your trade. So at this point, you have seen a second shoulder and you are entering your trade at that point. Okay, after the second shoulder, you're entering a sell. Okay, this is aggressive. You don't want to wait at all. You just want to take all the profit down. Okay, so you enter this way, and that is exactly how I entered this one. All right, so now you'll be risking your stop loss will be kind of close. You are likely to be taken off the market if there is any pullback. So your stop loss should be above the head, okay, which is going to be around here, anywhere here. Okay, that's where your stop loss should be. So your take profit, you know your trading plan, it could be 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, depending on whatever your trading plan is. Okay, so but your stop loss should be above the head. Okay, then your take profit down. Now if you want to be conservative, okay, if you want to be, you don't want to you want to give your price room. Okay, you don't want to actually enter without confirming that down movement, then you have to, when we have this, okay, let's say this. Okay, so this is head and shoulder again. So you want to be conservative. Now the first shoulder formed, let me use another color. The first shoulder one, then the head formed. Okay, so you have the head here, then the second shoulder formed at this point. So once this thing form, you are not entering your trade. You are going to wait for the price to break the low of the first shoulder. This is the low of the first shoulder. This is the low of the second shoulder. Okay, so you need to wait for the price to break the low of the second shoulder, which is at this point. Okay, so once the price breaks it, this is your entry point after a breakout from the second shoulder's low. Okay, the low of the second shoulder. So once the price breaks the low of the second shoulder, you enter your trade at this point. Look at where you are entering your trade, right there. Sorry, upward. Sorry, that's a mistake there. So where you should enter your trade is up. Okay, right there, the second shoulder. That is the low of the second shoulder. Okay, so let me just show you, maybe using this chart. Okay, so look at the points you're supposed to enter as a conservative. You see where I entered here, because I'm aggressive on this trade. I know how good moves, I know how this thing moves, so that's why I entered aggressively at this point. You can see my entry. But as a conservative trader, you have to wait for this low. You have to wait for the price to break this low. So your entry should be somewhere here. Okay, let me pick a horizontal line to show you your entry points as a conservative trader. This should be your entry point. Wait. Okay, so at this point, that should be your entry point. Let me know if I can increase this to 4. All right, I think it's okay now. So look at your entry point there. Okay, that should be your entry point at this point. The second low, that's why I'm trying to repeat it so that you don't make a mistake. After the price breaks the second low, you enter. After the price breaks the second low, you enter. So you should be entering your trade after this formation. Once the price breaks the second low, you enter. Okay, if you now enter, you set your stop loss the high. Okay, the high of the second shoulder. You know, this is the first shoulder, this is the second shoulder. So the high of the second shoulder is at this point, guys. It's somewhere here. Okay, the high of the second shoulder, this is the high of the first shoulder. Okay, so you set your stop loss at the high of the second shoulder as you are entering here. So this is how simple entry trade with some pattern is. You know, the problem is not pattern. There are a lot of pattern out there, but the question is, how do we now use this pattern on our own advantage? How do we enter the trade so that will not be taken off the market? There are places you will enter this trade, you'll be taken off, even though you are right, but you'll be taken off. So that's why you need to know your entry points. Once you see a pattern formed, you need to know where to enter and where to take profit, guys. So this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I was able to show you in this video some of the currency pairs I trade. Okay, the currency pairs I trade, and also advise you, or kind of educate you on the need to pick few currency pairs. Okay, to pick few currency pairs and delete anyone you are not using. Okay, and delete anyone you are not using, in order to focus on few. Okay, to maximize your profits and not to be confused and keep analyzing. Then I also have shown you how I enter this trade. I've shown you my entry, and also, if you're a conservative trader, your entry, also how to trade this particular pattern known as the head and shoulder pattern. So if you love what you just watched, please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell. I noticed that most of my subscribers, their notification is not on. Turn on the notification bell beside the subscribe button so that you get notified each time I release a new video. Okay, then don't forget to like this video, don't forget to share, and leave a comment if you have any question, or you have any pattern you want me to teach you, or to drop a video on how to enter. Then drop it on the comment section and I will create a video about it. That is that for this video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, enjoy.